ready for the vinyl countdown?
Hey, you guys, welcome back to the Vinyl Countdown. I'm Peaches. What's going on? Yeah, Monday, right? Everybody's like, Monday. I know. Most everybody says that. Oh, man. You guys, I gotta tell you something, okay? We went out into the wild this weekend to a record store that's kind of open and kind of not. Alright. I gotta talk about this, okay? It's driving me nuts, you guys. Okay. We went there and we talked to this, it's an older gentleman, probably in his early 70s. He's a snowbird. He goes to Florida every winter. Comes back here, hangs out in his building, and plays with all kinds of stuff. And it's records, baseball cards, tapes, DVDs, vintage equipment, all kinds of stuff. And he's got this shop, okay? But it's one of those places, it needs work. He doesn't do any advertising really. And I never see anybody in there when I go there. And if I could just show this place to you guys, it could very well blow your mind. Maybe we'll get some videotape of his shop in the near future here. It's where I found that Sabotage album a few weeks ago. Let me just explain this a little bit. Okay, I want to see if I can get you on board with this. Big store, right? This guy probably has the biggest inventory of used records I have seen within 100 miles. Okay. He probably has over 1 million baseball cards, a ton of vintage equipment. He's got over 1,000 cassette tapes sitting there. And he's probably got 3,000 to 5,000 CDs. The record end of it, there's got to be 4,000, 5,000 records sitting there that are all used. This guy doesn't have the spark anymore. It's like he wants to do something as a hobby, but yet he's too old to get into this stuff. So I'm sitting there talking, to go full bore on this. I'm sitting there talking to him about records and stuff, and how maybe I could help him out a little bit with, getting his genres separated or helping him out with the alphabetical orders and a lot of this stuff. So he proceeds to tell me that he has another 100,000 records in storage. And my jaw hit the floor. I'm like, what did you just say? Oh, I got, over another 100,000 records probably in storage. He goes, a long time ago, like 20, 25 years ago, he said, I bought out a record store, a whole record store. He goes, I bought them out. They were going to close up. They were having financial difficulties. He said, so I basically bought the whole place out. And he said, I took all of this stuff, I put it in boxes, and I put it in a storage unit, and I haven't touched it for 25 years. It's still sitting there, untouched, untouched, in boxes. And then I started talking to him a little bit more, and he proceeds to tell me that this, I didn't ask exact measurements here, but the place is about a mile away from my house, where all these records are stored. And I'm like basically asking him, I will help you. I will walk over there if I can, or I'll try to find a way. Let me go to your storage unit and start sorting through this stuff for you and help you get the stuff into your store that you want to sell. Let me help you out. And maybe in exchange, maybe I can just get a few free records from you here and there. And he wouldn't have any part of it. he was sitting there trying to explain to me that he was going to have to move all of his junk out of the way and all these cars and all this stuff just to get to these boxes of 100,000 records, and then he would have to set up a few tables, and he didn't even want to have any part of it. And I'm like, unbelievable. He's got a handicapped wife at home. He's trying to sort out this store. He has absolutely no help. And then I find out about this literal Titanic at the bottom of the ocean, a mile from my house, and he still does not want any help and is not willing to even open up one box to have somebody help him sort this stuff out. He would have, if just a couple of guys got a hold of this place, man, they could probably have the hottest music video record store within 100 miles of my area if they could just get a hold of it. I digress. And I don't use that term very often. I think it might be correct at this point. Okay, you guys. So we did go to his store this weekend, and I want to show you the finds. Now, this might give you an idea of what we're talking about here. This is a quick run through on his store for old, obscure 80s metal. And then we have a few pickups, or a couple of pickups from our local record store that we go to all the time for new stuff. And one of them happens to be a grill. So I'm sorry I'm boring you with the details of this little excursion during the weekend, but man, you guys, it makes me just angry, upset, sad, frustrated to hear this story. It's just sad. All right, let's get to it. How does that sound? I can't talk about it anymore. It's making me crazy. Okay, so we found some obscure metal that I thought I'd never find. A couple weeks ago, we had Matt from the Secret Underground Lair come to our house with his top 10 80s obscure metal albums. And I just happened to find one out in the wild this weekend that I'm super happy about. It's Shock Paris, you guys. This album's from 1987, and these guys are from Ohio. And they formed in like 1982. And this album, Matt introduced me to it, and it is just great. It's wonderful. Here's a shot of the cover. Just some nice second-tier 80s metal, man, that I am enjoying thoroughly. Right, here's the... We got them all up in MoFis. You guys are ready, so maybe I can pull that out for you here. This is on IRS Records. There's the label. Yep. Pretty much the same thing on the other side. Things in wonderful condition. Wonderful. I could not ask for anything more. Here, I'm gonna... At least let me get this back into the MoFi quick. Alright? Alrighty then. On with the show, Peaches. Here's one. I was playing it in the background in my last video, and Black Star Vinyl. I am telling you, if you guys don't know Black Star Vinyl, Rob, Black Star Vinyl, his channel, you got to go check him out, man. This guy is like the savant of obscure 80s hair metal. I don't know how he did it, but he guessed who was playing in the background. And I had never even heard of him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's done, blah blah blah." And I'm like, I'm not worthy, Rob from Black Star Vinyl. But what a cool record, man! Easy-O, Fire. This is a gold stamp promo, you guys. This is a Japanese hair metal band, or a Japanese hair metal band, pretty much, from the 1980s. This album came out in 1989, and these guys are from Japan, kind of like Loudness. And boy, is it a good album. Gold stamp promo. Pipe sticker. Yeah. Easy-O, Fire. We put it on, and dude, I'm telling you, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Nice stuff. Here, let's pull the, see if we can pull the album out of here and show you the label. Oh, it's just basically the basic Geffen Records label, same as like Guns N' Roses and stuff like that. But it's pretty awesome. I'd have to say, I'm liking this band. They got several records out, I think. But yeah, I would definitely pick that one up if you see it, you guys. Oh, and here's one. We already have this record, okay, you guys? But I thought this would be a great upgrade since I already have a gold stamp promo from this group. And now this will be the second one. And it is the Loudness Hurricane Eyes. Let's pull that one out there for you. Yup, gold stamp promo, you guys. In very nice condition. Little tiny cutout up here in the corner. But man, look at that gold stamp. Pipe sticker. Right on the cardboard. Yep. Definitely. Gold stamp promo from Loudness. I said this will be our second gold stamp promo. And then this one is on the Atco label, I believe. Let's get this out of the MoFi and just kind of show it to you there. There's the Atco label. Great stuff. Great little upgrade, you guys. For sure. Alright, you ever heard of these guys before? Check this out. You ever heard of the band called Heaven? Here's a little obscure little gem that's got a few kind of unique, cool qualities to it, you guys. Let's get that out of the sleeve there and show it to you. Have you look at the back there. I don't know what that little sticker, if that's a promotional deal, that they got that covered up on there, on the barcode or what. But this is, I believe this is from 1983. Look at that. They got them Panthers on there with chains on them. How 80s is that? Why were they so stuck on different kinds of cats in 80s metal? I don't know why. I don't know why. It was a fixation for everyone. So this one's from 1983. Band's called Heaven. They are from Australia. Okay. Yep, Australian band. And if you look and read on the back, you'll find out that Lita Ford sang backup vocals on this. Yeah, the one and only Lita Ford. Can you believe that? Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's get this one out of the container here for you. And it's just the basic Columbia. Oh, here. You'd think I never handled these before or something. The basic Columbia. No baggie on the label there. So you can get this in the package in here again. Yeah, still Heaven. Cool. I actually saw another one of their albums there, but I didn't grab it for some reason. Maybe next time, right? Alright, here's another one. Have you guys ever heard of these guys? They're on the record player right now. So these are the guys you've been listening to for the last few minutes here. They're called Dead Engine. And that's basically, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but that's like a cast iron V8 engine block with like sparks and fire shooting out of it. Man, that's got 80s obscure hair metal written all over it. It's from, these guys are, this one's from 1985, I think. These guys are from Lansing, Michigan. And if you don't think it's cool 80s hair metal, check that out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, you guys, these are some great, great additions, to the obscure hair metal. That's what we're all about here, man. Nothing but 1980s through and through here on the Vinyl Countdown. All right. Get that one back in there. And I can't show you the label because it's on the record player right now. We got a couple of tapes from this weekend. This is actually going to be a duplicate copy for us so that we can keep it out in the garage. And here's Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell. And then Mrs. Peaches found this one in a pile. Cassette tape of Slave to the Grind, Skid Row. Yeah, we collect everything Skid Row here, you guys. And yeah. Nice one. Okay. Now we got a couple that we picked up at the local record store. Mrs. Peaches had been wanting this one. She had been eyeing it up for a while. And this is kind of out of our norm here a little bit, but she really likes this music, and I'm like, I like it okay. I think it's okay. And it's a band from the 2000s called The Killers. And this is their greatest hits album. This is a double album, gatefold. Show you the back cover there quick. Yeah, it's The Killers' greatest hits. And then, man, this record is heavy. There's a shot of the gatefold for you guys. It's got a pretty nice lineup of some songs from the 2000s that a lot of you guys are going to recognize. Yeah, Mr. Brightside. Somebody told me. Smile Like Me. Yeah, a bunch of stuff on there. Well, if you guys are interested in this, go ahead and look it up. Maybe I can pull out one of the... yeah, let's pull out. We got an insert here. Basically an insert with some info on it. And then I can pull out one of the records for you guys. Comes in the basically kind of like a MoFi lined sleeve, plain sleeve there, with these custom labels to match the front cover. Pretty thick vinyl. Yeah, so there's a greatest hits album from the Killers. They're kind of I basically categorize them as like alternative rock or straight up alternative from the 2000s here. I don't get too into alternative a lot. I like some of the stuff like from the 80s and stuff. It's not bad. There's The Cure and Depeche Mode and that Depeche Mode Violator. Oh jeez, that's an awesome album. And then here is a grail. I walked into the store. Okay, let me start. Back up Peaches. Okay, back up Peaches. A couple, maybe, what was it, a week ago? Yeah, a week ago. I walked into the record store, and they had that Def Leppard box set. You know, the new one? It's like that thick, and it's got a whole bunch of records in it. Well, after watching a couple of videos from you guys out in the music world and going in and seeing that, these guys totally screwed up this box set. Why in the world, Def Leppard, if you're listening, would you put a brand new box set together with records that are super common? All right? If this box set would have contained the Adrenalize album at minimum, the Adrenalize album, I probably would have bought it. But you guys can't even get your heads together that much to throw in a record that nobody can find around here anywhere. The Adrenalize album is very hard to find. I have never even seen it in the wild, and it fetches a pretty penny online. Put it in the box set. Why can't these guys get their stuff together? It's like, take all of your albums that you ever made and put them in a box set and sell it to people. I don't need your fake tattoos and your booklets and your 3-cent pieces of paper. And you're going to charge me $200 for a box set. No, I want your albums that I can't get. All right. So Def Leppard screwed up big time, but total redeem, you guys. A couple of days ago, we walked into the record store and I could not believe my eyes. I have wanted this for so long, and I walked up to the counter and I asked the girl, I said, "Hey, what's this?" She goes, it just got released today. So according to them, this was released the day that I walked in there, and I didn't even know about it. Peaches, you gotta keep up with the times here. And it is Def Leppard's greatest hits from the vault. Man, I have been wanting this record for a long time. Why? Because it's got stuff off the Adrenalize album. So this is a nice little 2-record set that you can pull out of your collection, and you don't have to really grab all your other Def Leppard records. It's got a lot of great stuff on it. There's a good lineup on here. And I had seen this online, and it was fetching a pretty good amount of money for the older version of this. But yeah, that's what she said. She said this was a brand new release from this week here. And it's a double record set. We already got them in the Mo-Fi's. Oh, and then I can show you the inner sleeves here that are just hanging out in there. Here's one of them from one of the records. Got a lot of written information in the lineup on there. And then here's another one with a cool picture of them just kind of standing in a hallway in a hotel room. And there's the backside of it. So yeah, we got these in Mo-Fi's already. I can see if I can pull one of the records out for you. And it's basically custom labels that match the cover. But man, it's on really nice thick vinyl. And this Def Leppard Greatest Hits album, man, I'm telling you, I love it. I love it. I love it. It sounds amazing. The pressing sounds absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, you guys. Well, that's all we got for you on the vinyl countdown. Kind of a longer video today. Sorry about that. Had a lot of stuff to talk about, right? Well, thanks again for coming down to the vinyl countdown. I really appreciate you guys watching the channel here. If you guys got any ideas that you'd want to see for an episode or something, go ahead and tell me about it. Tell me if there's something you'd like to see or talk about on the Vinyl Countdown or whatever, and I'll see if I can make it happen for you guys. All right? I'm Peaches. This is the Vinyl Countdown, and we'll see you later.